guys, so you must be wondering, why is Bolaji wearing makeup? Well, I do not do makeup for YouTube. Definitely do not do makeup for YouTube. And if you want to know why, check the description below. You would see the attempt of doing makeup on my other channel where I attempted to do makeup and I failed woefully. I'm currently in Port Harcourt, and whenever you're watching it, I've probably left Port Harcourt because that's when I've edited this video. And I have to say that I missed my session for the entire makeup thing that I'm wearing because earpiece delayed my flight. I don't know why people still use earpiece, to be very honest, because currently, right now, I would never recommend anyone to use it. So I had a session for 4:30 p.m. in Port Harcourt. Oriflame Sweden invited me to come speak and train people, and earpiece delayed my flight. At first, they first delayed us for how many minutes? They shall delayed it, so I missed my session, and my session is now tomorrow morning. But yeah, that's why I'm on makeup. I just said, you know what, instead of, at first I was really pained and really pissed because now I have to wear the same clothes I wore today, but then without makeup tomorrow, but that's fine. And I'm thinking, okay, what do I do? How do I go about everything? So the thing is, I'm just going to record a YouTube video and not think about it, and that's why I'm recording this. So I'm going to be answering some of the questions that a lot of you asked me about my life, about being a social media manager, about being a content creator, and answer truthfully, because a lot of people don't tell the truth. So I'm going to be answering some of the questions because the questions are a lot. I wanted some today. I will also film some tomorrow because it's like a whole lot, so I'm going to like answer some. So some with makeup on my face and some without makeup on my face, because you know, if Bolaji is giving you makeup, she's not the one that did it. But yes, guys, let's go right into the video, shall we? And don't forget to subscribe before we go on if you're new here. So let's go right into the questions. It's a lot. Somebody says, do you have any piercings? Oh, yes, I do. There's one here, and there's one here given to me when I was born. Do I think of getting another one? No, not really. Next question says, how are you doing? Like, really, you inspire me a whole lot. Don't forget whom you are. Unstoppable, and whatever your heart desires, God, get them plenty. Keep your faith alive. Love you, sis. I love you too, whoever you are. And I'm fine. I'm really good. It's just pretty overwhelmed, but I promise I am fine. How do you do it? How did you start? I follow you and I admire what you do. I just want to start from somewhere. I need assistance. If you are thinking of starting as a creator like myself, or a social media manager like myself, you can check the description below. I've created a free course that will help you. I also have like a free community where you can ask questions and people will put you through. That's a great place to start from, so you can check that out. Okay. Hey, on your life update, I was really rooting for it though. I wouldn't say I am curious, but sucks, but I'm glad you're good. So backstory, I broke up with my boyfriend. And this person is like commenting on it. You were really rooting for it. I was rooting for it, but life happens, you know that, right? So that's good. I'm good. Thank you. Are you buying iPhone 14? No. I currently use a 13 Pro and this is a 12 Pro. I'm not buying a 14 now. Probably will get a 15, but no. At what point did you know you wanted to do this? It feels very tiring trying to figure out what you want to do with life. So, to be very honest, life comes in stages. You need to like stop trying to figure life out. You need to stop trying to figure life out. You need to take it as it comes, but you also need to plan. You need to plan ahead, but then when you plan ahead, you need to get ready for your plans to be disrupted. So take life as it comes. You don't have to follow the roadmap that you've created from the beginning to the very end. Which you get. So it's going to be hard. There's going to be ups and downs. Life is not a straight road, but one thing you need to do is you need to go with the flow and be fluid. Don't be rigid. You need to be fluid so that when it comes this way and you need to bend, it will be easy for you to bend. But because if you're rigid, it won't be easy for you to bend. Jet. And the next question says, please, how are you so joyful? Everything is chaotic and I've lost my joy. Even when something good happens, I only smile for a while. How am I so joyful? I find my joy in God. My joy is not in things, it's definitely in God. And how am I so joyful? Because if I'm sad, I'm going to just be sad. Nobody's going to feel my sadness. I'm a joyful child. I try as much as possible to not find joy in things like in my phones, my gadgets, in my work. I find my joy in God. I find it in Jesus, by knowing Jesus, by knowing who He is to me, what He's done for me, what He's going to do for me. So that's how I'm being joyful. So if you want to be joyful, you need to go to the Bible. That's all I'll say, because that's where I find my joy. I find my joy in Christ. So you need to go to Christ to find joy, the joy that I have, but you find your own joy, not my own joy. So I don't know. I don't want to be a preacher here, but I'm preaching to you that just go to God, and you find joy. Okay. I've typed and cleared like 3 questions now, but let me just say I'm drawing strength from you anonymously. Oh, these lashes isn't in my eye again. This is why I don't do makeup. I'm drawing strength from you anonymously, and one day I will tell you how. I'm 28 and I just want to live well with good money in my account. I feel you. I'm going to be 27 in a few days. I can't believe that. And I draw my strength from God. Don't draw strength from me anonymously, please. Draw to God. God is my source. Holy Spirit is my source. I know I want to live well and I want to make money, but then today I was just thinking that maybe I saw the Otedola video and I'm like, maybe I'm not going to be as rich as Otedola, but I would definitely be comfortable, and that's okay. Like, to be honest, it is very okay. So you need to decide to be strengthened. Like, where you need to go and have a source of strength first. Also decide that you want to be strengthened, and how do you want to live well and make money? You don't have to, because see, I feel like we never stop working. There's always one bill to pay. From you being an adult taking care of yourself, you start to have kids, you start to have your kids start going to school, you have to pay school fees, being a wife, being a mother. You're gonna be paying bills till you die. You also like take care of your parents, your siblings. Oh god. Sometimes it's like, how do you want to live well? with the little you're making is by being contented and being comfortable. Okay, being contented and being comfortable. Are you close with your parents? Like, close, like I can tell them, yes, I'm close with my parents. We chat, we gist, we play, we do a lot of things, but there's some things I don't talk to I don't tell my parents, and I block my parents sometimes from my social media apps, because my parents can be, they don't have amojukoro, meaning that if they see something they want to talk, and me, I don't want them to talk, so I don't want to hear talk, so I just like, you know what, I stopped you from saying this. But my close with my parents, yes, I am, to an extent, yes. Okay. Hello, I have a question. If I want a mentor or possibly approach someone who could mentor me, what approach should I go by? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to give you this advice. People don't like it when people come to them directly and say, oh, be my mentor. I don't like it. I know a lot of people don't like it. How do you approach somebody who wants to be your mentor? To be honest, you don't even approach them. You don't approach them, oh, please mentor me. You don't approach them. You first build a relationship with them. So there's somebody, I'm always using this person as an example because she doesn't even know. She's probably watching this channel, and she's like, how would I say it? She's someone I look up to. Like, I really, really love her. And she works in one of the dream companies I work with. So what did I do? I followed her. Her account was private. I followed her. Then she granted me access. She followed me back. Then I started liking her post. First of all, I wasn't like, it took like, I liked her post for like 1 month, 2 months, and everything. Then I started commenting on her post on the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month. Started hyping her, started doing everything. That was 5 months. So then what did I do again? I'm in the 6 months now, and she followed me. She follows both of my accounts. She's always hyping me. She's always gassing me up and everything. But trust me, because I've built a relationship with her, the day I would need her help, I will go into her. But she doesn't know that she's my mentor. She's like kind of like a far away mentor. She's not somebody that mentors me. But if I ever need help, I can always go to her because I've built a relationship with her. So if you're looking for someone to mentor you, it's best to build a relationship with them. Build a relationship with them. Let them know that, okay, Balaji, I like your content. Balaji, I'm always there. I'm always there commenting on your posts. I'm always doing this and everything. Let the person notice you. Let Balaji know you by name. Before you not come into Balaji's DM and say, oh, Balaji, I have this issue. Can you help me with this? You don't just come from anywhere. People do that a lot. So somebody like me, oh God. And the thing is, I know how to ignore people a whole lot. Most times unintentionally, but the ones I do intentionally, my God, can you be my mentor? No, I cannot be your mentor. I don't have what it takes to mentor anybody. But yeah, I cannot be a mentor. So those are the steps I think you can approach to let somebody mentor you. And somebody doesn't have to mentor you closely. Somebody can be a mentor from afar. You can watch what they do, learn from their mistakes. You can support, buy their products, buy their services, go to their events, cheer them on, mention their names in rooms and in different places. That's them being your mentor from afar. They don't have to closely mentor you. That's what I think. Okay. So this question says, how many months stroke years did it take to grow your social media page? For the social media orga to this point, it's been 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years. So yeah, and it's still growing. So yeah, 2 years. Do you eventually want kids? Do you want kids eventually? Yes, nah. Just two, though. Yeah. Hi, B Billions. I learned social media since June. I also do classes online, upspot. I'm stuck on your YouTube page too. Aww. I hope you're subscribed. I've tried to create a good resume. I made sure I picked a niche. I created a business plan. I did everything I could, but every time I apply for a job, I do not get selected. From what I'm seeing here, you've not managed the page. So, to everybody out there that is a new social media manager, let me put it out to you to create a dummy page. So, a dummy page is a page that you manage. Nobody knows that you manage it, but you're also creating content for that page. So when I first started and I wasn't getting job, I created a dummy page. It was called Lifestyle of QB. I've currently deleted it. And what I did on that page was curate fashion content, and that was what I kept on my CV. I grew that page to 3,000 followers in the space of 2 weeks. That was like in 2018. It was pretty easy to still grow an Instagram account then, and it was what I used to build my CV to pitch to get more other jobs. And when I already knew that, okay, I had substantial brands and brands that people would recognize, I then deleted the page and I moved on with my life. So I would say create a dummy page in the niche that you want. So if it's music that you want to do, create a dummy page and start posting about music. If it's fashion, create a dummy page and start posting about fashion. There are a lot of social media pages that you can model your social media page, social media niche around, and make a dummy page out of it. And that's what you put on your portfolio. So yes, you've created a resume. Yes, you've taken a course. Yes, you've created a business plan. Yes, you've picked a niche, but you don't have the experience, and that's why you don't get selected for the job. I hope you understand. All right. Okay, the question continues. Oh, I don't have a portfolio because a particular page I worked with was a social media blog. I just post memes every day and I don't think it was professional. Plus, it was just a 2 months. I'm literally a loss. I think I just gave you the advice. So, go out with that. Good evening, mommy. Who is your mommy? Please. Practically, I know I'm not great. I know I don't understand it in English. I would love if you. I know I'm not getting this engagement thing right. I think that's what you wanted to write. I would love if you give a little tip around about it. Thanks in advance. Engagement thing, right? I'd say ceremony is itchy. Engagement. So when it comes to engagement, I want you to first think of, just because you're engaging with other people doesn't mean they will engage with you. Now, before I also engage with you, or before other people will engage with you, your content has to be something that they want to engage with. It has to be something that is useful to them. So it either makes them laugh, it either educates them, it either motivates them, or it sells something to them that they need. So if your content is not doing any of these four things, you're not going to get the engagement that you want. To be very honest, you will not get the engagement that you want. So your content has to be doing one of these four things to be able to like get the engagement that you want. So, and also if you're engaging on somebody else's page, if you're somebody that's engaging on my page and you're expecting me to engage with you back, oh, you're gonna sleep there. Because to be honest, to be very honest, most of the time I'm not the one replying comments. To be very, even DMs, I'm not the one replying them. So, engagement doesn't have to be, just because I engage on page, you should engage on my page. No, engagement has something to do with you creating content that would let people, like, that would want people to engage. So I created a post this morning that's talking about talk about your profession in with emojis and everything, and people actually did it. I think last time I checked, they had close to 300 comments. They had close to 300 comments. So that's the kind of post you want to do. Not that you need that one, just that post, but you get the idea. You talked about a breakup one time on Twitter. Care to talk about it? I wanted to say love of my life, but it's going to be somebody else's love of life right now. And do I want to talk about the breakup? No, I'm not. One thing I know is that I'm avoiding it. I'm not processing it, and I have been involved in my work. So when I'm finally ready to process it, I will process it. But for now, I am not processing the breakup. I am not talking about it. I'm just working. I'm working. That's it. So yeah, why did you choose to become a social media manager? Good question. Why did I choose to become a social media manager? Because I love being on my phone, and I love being on social media. I love being on social media, and I loved that. I love the fact that I could work anywhere at any particular time that I had network. That had network basically. Like if you're working and you don't have network, please, what are you doing? So I love the fact that social media lets you work anywhere. So I didn't choose to become a social media manager. Social media management chose me. Like it just was okay. You know what, this girl, when they stole a laptop in 200 level, they stole the passion away to be a computer scientist, and she was looking for a new career. Like, okay, because you like pressing your phone, why not try out social media management? And it's been helpful so far. So yeah, social media management chose me. When was the last time you lied? I think yesterday. And immediately I finished lying. I said, God forgive me. Somebody called me something like that. No, it was today. You know those fake phone calls that we do just to avoid something. I did it today because some people were trying to talk to me, and on the flight here, I was recording. My phone was off, definitely. Like it was on flight mode, and I was recording. My hair wasn't that blocked, but the man was like, all these women that they don't really mind their business. That you should turn off your phone and everything. Auntie, it's only me that, like, my phone is on flight mode. I just want to take a picture. You get, we've not just really moved and everything. You get, and most times when you're in here, you can turn on your phone, but you're not turning off on your network. You get, and she was like trying to advise me on my fake, like I was not hearing her. There was earbuds in my hair, but I was hearing her, but like. She's like, I never answer. Then I did fake phone call again. And God forgive me. I always say that first. But yeah. Have you ever had any surgery? Yeah, tooth surgery. That's the only surgery I've ever had. Tooth surgery. But one other surgery I'm looking forward to is getting a laser surgery. How much do you earn? I think this is going to be like the last question. There's a whole lot. Yeah. I'll take two more after this. How much do I earn? Currently, I can't tell you exactly how much I earn, but I earn a good amount of money. Currently, I earn from CapCut, I earn from Pico, I earn from Stan, I earn from Flick, I earn from those are the four brands I can remember that I earn from. Oh, Lockup Pay, I earn from Brand Deals. I'm currently earning from Oriflame. So I earn I earn good money. It's not like Okay, another one. When brands don't reach out after sending a mail, should I wait 2 weeks before sending a follow up? Also, for a first pitch, can you show out in a template how it should look like, short or detailed or without rate card? So for this question, I would say, you should check out Onyechi. She's like someone that can help you with this question. I'm more of a creator, not an influencer, so you can check out Ichi's page on YouTube and check through her old videos and see. She'll definitely be able to help you. I'll probably just link it somewhere in the description so you can check out and she'll be able to answer your question. I don't want to see something that I don't know because I've never done a pitch before. No, I'm not. For a campaign with a brand, is everyone contacted paid the same amount or they are great to it depending on your follower count? Now, people don't use follower counts anymore. People are talking about your engagement, your likes, your shares, your views, the impressions you're getting, and everything. And people are not paid. Let me tell you, they might approach all of us with the same amount, but if you know how to bargain well, okay. Let me give you an example. A friend of mine and were approached by a brand. Let me just say they said their budget is $50 and she agreed to it, but me I bargained for more. And from the $50, I was able to like get them to pay me like $150 because I bargained for more. Yes, you said okay to them and you signed whatever, but me I bargained for more and I got $150. So if you bargain for more, not even depending on your number of followers, depending on what you can bring to the brand, what you charge. If the brand is going to go with it, fine. If they cannot go with it, fine. What I tell them is, this is how much I charge. I can't work with this budget. You can either increase your budget or you reduce your deliverables. And if it doesn't work well, okay, then bye bye. Another brand will come in good time. So yeah. I've answered a lot of questions and there's still so much. There's still so much to answer. Okay, let me finish this row so that I will know that I'll be left with like 20s and 30 something. How can we know the right accounts to engage with, please? And how can we engage in such a way that it's not our own personality that shows through instead of the brand? Right accounts to engage with are accounts that your target audience are hanging out with, accounts that motivate you, accounts that inspire you, accounts that make you proud, make you proud of what you're doing. Any account that intimidates you and makes you feel like you're not good enough, please mute that account, block it. If I'm the kind of person, please mute me because I'm not good for your mental health. Okay, so accounts for somebody like me now, I follow accounts that make me happy. I follow Town Milo because I like watching her videos. That 10 I like watching Talma videos, so I engage with accounts. Sometimes I leave a meaningful comment. I don't hang out there. I engage with accounts that I know that would benefit me in the long run, or accounts where I can learn something from, I can get freebies from, I can get to pay for that. Because I follow Vale Salau, I follow Yechi, I follow Alma, I follow the Major, I follow Salem. Those are some of the people that you know. I follow Digital Boss, I follow Shannon because I know that these people teach something that I would definitely be learning from. Do you get? So you want to follow accounts like that in the long run. Do you understand? So, how can you engage in such a way that is not your personality that shows through instead of the brand? If you are a personal brand, your personality has to show. You follow me, you watch my videos because my personality shows through my brand. So make sure that your personality is showing through your brand and you're not scared to let your personality show. Don't separate you from the brand if you are the brand. Last question. I'm starting off as a social media manager on Upwork. Okay, this is a good time to say I've never used Upwork before. I'm new to this niche with a bit of experience, but I need help writing a proposal. Please help. A proposal. Okay, I'm going to attach the link to the Rockstar Toolkit. It has a proposal template there that you can use. And I think that will help you a whole lot. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I did actually. Answering questions was pretty great, and yeah, it's time for me to go sleep. Not sleep yet. I need to connect to Oligo service because today's Friday, first Friday of the month, and
I'll see you guys in the next Q&A session and in the next video. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to do a video on anything that you want me to do a video on. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video.